Alright, anime fans, buckle up. Join me as I dive deep into the world of Code Geass to uncover what its power really is and who wields it. Hell yes, let's talk about one of the most batshit, brilliant, brain-melting power systems in anime, the Geass. So what is Geass? Geass is a supernatural ability granted by beings who hold a code. Immortal entities like C2 and V2. The Geass manifest differently in each person based on their desires, psyche, or trauma. Some use it to manipulate others, some to control time, and others to destroy their damn minds. Think of it as a monkey's paw with nuclear power. It's always tempting, it always backfires, and it always comes with a fucked up catch. First is our Emperor Lelouch Britannia. Geass, absolute obedience. Boom, you're dead. Lelouch's Geass lets him issue one command to anyone, and they must obey, no matter how extreme. He can command someone to kill, forget, fight, surrender, confess. Anything, no hesitation, just pure domination. But the catch? He can only use it once per person. And later it evolves into a permanent always-on mode, which, spoiler alert, causes one of the most devastating moments in anime history. You know the one. Euphemia. Yeah, that moment fucking broke us. Why it slaps, it's psychological warfare on steroids. It reflects Lelouch's obsession with control. It's as brilliant as it is horrifying. Next is Mao. Geass mind reading. Mao's Geass lets him read minds within a 500-meter radius in real time. He hears every thought, like a psychic scanner stuck on max volume. Useful, right? Except, it never turns off. Imagine being stuck in a never-ending chaotic swirl of voices, lies, and thoughts. Mao went full Joker mode because of it. His obsession with C2 and his descent into madness is what happens when Geass becomes a curse instead of a gift. Why it slaps. It's a terrifying look into isolation. It proves not every power is a blessing. Mao is one creepy, deranged bastard. Then there's Charles Z. Britannia, his Geass memory manipulation. The Emperor of Britannia doesn't just rule nations, he rules minds. His Geass lets him alter, erase, or rewrite people's memories entirely. He and his brother V2 use it to create a cultish circle of brainwashed pawns. But Charles isn't just manipulating individuals. He's trying to rewrite the entire world through the godlike entity known as the collective unconscious, also known as the Sword of Akasha. Why it slaps memory control is overpowered in politics. It makes you question what's real. Charles is the ultimate gaslighter. Up next we have Rolo Lamperouge. His Geass time stop, though it's fake as hell. Rolo's Geass freezes the perception of time for those around him for up to 5 seconds, but not actual time, just people's consciousness. He uses it for assassination, sneaking, or freezing enemies in their tracks while he stabs the ever-living shit out of them. But every time he uses it, his heart weakens. It's literally killing him. Like, here's this dope-ass murder ability. Oh, by the way, it's a suicide button. Why it slaps. The psychological toll is real. It fits his character's desperate need for control and identity. It's a goddamn lie, just like everything about Rolo. Next is Maryanne Vix Britannia, Lelouch's mom, her Geass soul possession. Maryanne's Geass allows her to project her consciousness into another person's body, usually someone with cybernetic enhancements. Guess what that means? She never really died. Surprise! The royal family's got more skeletons in their closet than a Victorian morgue. Why it slaps? Her survival twist hits hard. It adds to the royal family's dark mystique. It's terrifying in a metaphysical way. Death is optional now? Up next is Shamna from Code Geass, Lelouch of the Resurrection. Geass Future Rewind. Now this one's wild. Shamna can rewind time up to 6 hours upon death, but only she retains the memory of previous timelines. It's essentially a do-over mechanic, but she has to die to activate it. She becomes nearly impossible to defeat, outmaneuvering everything with trial and error. Why it slaps? It's like saving scumming in real life. It ups the stakes and tension like crazy. The power dynamic is terrifying. Up next is Sakuya Sumeragi, a central figure in Rose of the Recapture, possesses a Geass remarkably similar to Lelouch's. The power of absolute obedience. This ability compels anyone to obey her commands without question, activated through direct eye contact. However, like Lelouch's, it can only be used once per individual. Sakuya's journey with her Geass is fraught with challenges. In a poignant moment, she chooses to make herself mute to prevent further misuse of her power, reflecting a deep sense of responsibility and the heavy burden that comes with such influence. And finally, we have C2 and V2, the Geass givers or code holders. They don't use, or more precisely, can't use the Geass powers per se. Once you gain the code, your Geass disappears, but they're the ones who make all this happen. They're cursed with immortality and loneliness, unable to die, unable to age. Their stories are tragic as hell, especially C2, whose immortality masks a deep longing for connection, love, and release from her endless existence. Why it slaps, they're the heart of the show's mythos. Every Geass starts with them. CC is a best girl, no debate. Now there's bonus the collective unconscious, also known as the world of C. It's the metaphysical plane that connects all minds, a godlike, quantum network of consciousness. This is where the code, Geass, and the deepest truths about life and death intertwine. It's the final boss setting, the endgame philosophy. It's where the question becomes, What if you could erase all lies from the world? But that is another moral nightmare entirely. Now you might think, why Geass powers are next level insane? They're deeply personal. Each one is tied to the user's trauma, obsession, or worldview. They always come with a price. They drive the plot like a raging hurricane of betrayal, sacrifice, and plot twists. Geass isn't just a power system, it's a psychological battleground. It's what happens when people are given godlike power, and the consequences are just as divine and damning. That's it for today. Share your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more anime content, and I'll catch you in the next one, my Geass users.